Hi guys and welcome to my latest YouTube video, Danni Keeping It Real. And I know so many of you have been requesting and asking for this moment. I know, I can't see him, but I know.
So many people have been asking for this and it's taken probably, how many years for us to actually sit down and
5 years?
Probably 5 years to actually do this Danni Wave look.
So I'm quite boring. I don't tend to do many mixing up hairstyles, do I? I keep it quite stick to the same.
I mean, at a push you'll do straight.
Yeah.
At a push.
Yeah, so I don't really do much. However, can I just say, people like the Danni Wave.
People love the Danni Wave, to be fair. Like, it is my most popular on my Instagram.
I mean, he does a lot of Z-listers.
I do a lot of people, and
Z-listers.
you still, to this day, are my highest liked
Top Z-lister, woo!
Instagram person and on my pictures all the time.
Yeah. Am I really though?
No joke, yeah. Like everyone will get like 400 to 500 likes. You get over the thousands.
The people love me. What can I say?
But it's just the hair and the constant
It's
requests.
just the hair. It's just the hair.
It's just the hair. It's not her. It's just nothing bad about her. It's just the hair. Funny.
Okay, but I'm gonna be honest. Joel is the hair god in Essex. Everyone wants these hands
On their head.
on their head. So we're gonna show you now how Joel creates my Danni Wave, so you guys can watch, learn, try it yourself. I mean, I've never tried it ever.
She's never touched it. She's not even done it straight. She's not even done a rough dry.
I've not actually done my own hair myself in 6 years. I used to have really big curly hair.
Yeah, but that's when you just used to wet it and do nothing to it. So
No.
you've still never done anything to your hair.
Yeah, no, I didn't do anything to that either. I should leave it like a big curly booth. Okay, so let's get started.
Let's get started anyway. So, we're going to start with Danni's hair. Very towel dry, it's damp. Don't want it soaking wet. We're going to prep the hair with some products. So first of all, we're going to put your heat protection spray on, which is from Mark Hill, which is always a must.
A must. Protect that hair, guys.
Protect that hair, especially being blonde, bleached, hair extensions.
I'm a natural blonde. Oh, no, I'm just...
And then we're going to get some wave spray. This is just going to add some volume and some texture into the hair.
Did you not get my face?
Huh?
Always
That's
get-
spray it.
Always. Have you missed me since I got back from New York? Oh no, have you missed me since I've been away?
Yeah, I actually have. I feel like I'm not used to seeing you like twice a week.
No.
Okay, so then I've got Bedhead Small Talk. This is just a volumizing cream. This is just going to help any like flyaways and it's going to add a bit of thickness and volume anyway at the root.
Work those hands.
Work those hands through, get it right into the hair, you know. Okay, so once you've prepped your hair with your products.
It's like a bit of steak, isn't it really? Like marinating a bit of steak.
Yeah. Anyway, back to the hair, sorry.
Am I started talking about that?
So we're just going to rough dry Danni's hair. We don't want to blow dry it too smooth or anything like that because we actually want the texture in it. Because if you blow dry it too smooth, sometimes it can end up making the curl won't last as long because you've just straightened the hair too much. So we're literally just going to rough dry the hair until it's fully dry and then, yeah. Okay.
I do have hair extensions in, by the way, guys. Some people asked me.
Yes.
I missed you.
So, Danni is wearing BeautyWorks Slimline tapes. I've just rough dried her hair with the BeautyWorks ball bristle brush as well, just to get it all dry. So it's now dry. You can see it's not too smooth. It's still got her natural like kind of texture,
It's not big
frizzy
around here.
texture
I
through
have
it.
bushy hair.
because I feel like this does tend to hold the curl a lot better instead of being really sleek, smooth, straight. So yeah, rock it, girl.
Like this.
Rock it. This is it. This is done.
So this is the look. Hope you enjoyed this video.
Okay, so before we go in, again, we're going to go in with the Mark Hill Heat Protector Spray. This just protects the hair, obviously, once the tongs are on the hair.
Can you show exactly what tongs you use? Because that is
Yeah.
a question that I get asked frequently and I don't know.
Yeah, everyone asks this question. I use the GHD Classic Tong. So you can either use the classic tong or the soft tong. They're both pretty much similar. The soft tong's slightly bigger, but I on Danny use the classic. So once we start, we're going to start with the back. We're going to literally section off the sides, get the sides out of the way so you're just literally onto the back.
I need my colour done, by the way, guys, so please excuse the colour.
And the hair extension's moved up.
Yeah.
So.
My hair's not in the best condition right now.
But we're just showing the curl.
We're just showing the styling.
Now Danny's quite a fidget. She doesn't really know where to put her head. So you just have to kind of like guide it.
I heard that if you've got a really fidgety head and body, it means you're actually a really nice person. And creative.
Sorry.
Made it up.
What?
Just made it up.
Where have you heard this? Okay, so we're going to start with the back. So the back and underneath her hair isn't that very long. So obviously getting a curl or getting a tong into it is going to be quite hard. Okay, so yeah, so just underneath, adding a really light bend. Don't worry too much because this is all like underneath because it's quite short to get curl through, so it's not going to be the easiest when you're doing it yourself. So I'm literally just adding a rough bend to the hair. Now with your sections, you want to kind of take inch-like sections. So you don't want to be taking too big sections and you don't want to be taking too small. So you want to like inch wide, inch deep. So again, second layer, you're still going to just add a bend through it. It's just to get the curl through it, but it's not going to be that curly because obviously she's short underneath. It's more about the top and around the sides where she's got the extensions where it actually brings in the style. So with the curl as well, throughout the whole head you want to alternate it. So one time I'm going to do the curl to the right, the next curl I'm going to be doing curling to the left. So you want to kind of flip your curls around so that the curls aren't always going the same way. Because if you end up doing them all the same way, you'll end up with more of a glamorous wave instead of like Danny's beach wave. So literally, it doesn't matter which way you do it. You don't have to be really neat about it. Because Danny,
Nanny.
I don't know how they come out. And then just keep repeating all the way to the top. Really. Now when curling Danny's hair, I always go really close into the root to start the curl. So you want to get the tong quite close to the root as possible, because where it's short hair, you want to add like a kind of a wave to it, where if you just end up curling the ends, you're just going to get more of a flicky look. You want the actual volume and actual wave to go through it. So get the tong as close as you can without burning yourself into the root and turn as soon as it's in the root. You can hold it for a few seconds. So again, don't forget, like keep just alternating it. Don't do the curls all the same way. Okay, so the back should end up looking like this. You don't, once you've done all the curls, you don't want to touch them. Try not to touch them as much as possible because they're actually setting and kind of developing. So you just, it's going to help hold the curl. So just leave them as it is until the very end once the whole head's done. Okay, so with the sides, we're going to do slightly different because we don't want the curl all the way to the ends. We want to add, like, keep the ends fairly straight, like, to give that look, because if the ends are too curly, you'll just end up too poodly.
I know you keep comparing me to a poodle today.
Yeah, so I'll show you. So we're going to go, again, like the back, we're going to go right in close to the root without burning her ears. We're going to hold it for a few seconds, leaving about an inch or two out of the ends. Hold it, and then you're just going to pull it quickly through. So it literally leaves, it gives the bend, but it leaves like your ends straight. And again, same as the back, you still want to alternate it, but you're going to do this technique. So again, you go in, you're only really turning around once. So turn around once, hold. Once you've held for about 5 seconds, just pull it really quick.
You sound like it really funny. You sound like you're doing like some kind of workout. It's really so I can
And in,
and
and come.
and all you want to do is hold it there, and then. Anyway, go.
Oh, great.
It just made me laugh. No, I just thought, oh, imagine if it was like a little instructor doing like an aerobic class. And hold. And hold. And pulse.
Yes, so with the sides, unlike the back, try and do smaller sections. So you want to do like fairly fine sections. You don't want to go too thick because you actually want to add definition through the front. And as well, with the curl, try and do all the curl off your face, like I'm doing. So all the curls are going to be coming off of Danni's face. Because if the curl comes onto the face, I feel like you're quite old-fashioned. We don't want to give it that old-fashioned look. But the same technique, don't forget the same technique. In at the root. Smaller, thinner sections, hold it there, and then you pull very quickly through, just to give that bend and then the straightness on the end. Right, so with Danni's fringe, I don't really tend to put a curl through it. I literally just add a slight bend because she likes it fairly smooth. She doesn't want it like curly on top of her forehead. So again, I'm just gonna stroke kind of it through. I'm gonna bend it, but you're just gonna literally stroke it.
Like a
Do
cat.
a few times. It just adds a slight bend to it. It's not really a curl, and it smooths the hair out at the same time. Now with the fringe, I'm only actually turning. I'm not doing a full rotation on the top. I'm literally just doing a half rotation to add that bend to it and smooth it out. Just go over it a few times. Now, if you're doing this and you've got longer hair, when you go in at the root, you're going to twist it, but don't pull out as quick. So pull it down slowly. Don't hold it. Like where I go in with Danni's, I hold it. If you've got slightly longer hair, pull it slowly. Before you get to the end, do the same, pull out. Then if you've got little flyaways, sometimes if you run the tongs over the top, this just sometimes lays down any fluffy bits ready for when we style. And this is kind of the look that you're going to be getting. So it's unbrushed, it's untouched, I haven't done anything to it, it's just a very messy loose curl, and then the next bit is going to how we get the
This
look.
is my favourite part. Because normally at this part, if there was a mirror in front of me, I would literally be like doing all stuff with no right now, but there's not.
Yeah, I mean you do try and like to touch, and I like have to like, no, don't touch until I've finished. All we're going to do is we're going to get the Beauty Works ball bristle brush. We're going to brush it through. We're not going to put too much product on. I'll show you what product I'm going to use on it. Because Danni doesn't like her hair too sticky, hair sprayed up or anything like that. She still likes it quite natural, quite flowy. So all we're going to do, we're not going to give it a hard brush. We're not going to try and get a soft bristle. Because if you do it too of a hard bristle, we'll actually pull some of the curl out. So we're literally just going to dust over the curls. So being really light about it. So once you've fluffed it up a little bit, you're literally just going over the top layer, kind of the top layers.
I do my normal thing.
She does that. You can do that if you want.
Just feels nice when I do it.
I mean, makes a lot of difference, 100%. And then to finish off, we're just going to use, I'm using the Salon Graphics dry texture spray. So you can get these anywhere. You can get them from hair wholesalers, Boots do them. It's just a dry texture spray. We're just going to we're going to lift the hair up and we're going to spray it throughout the hair. Don't go too mad, otherwise you'll have too much texture. Then after that, literally, it's just running fingers through. And then I kind of leave Danny to the last bit because I know she likes to touch and a flap and all that sticking red upside down. And that is the kind, and then we always sometimes like to do a little tuck, don't we?
Yeah, sometimes I do this.
We do a little tuck. And that is basically how we get the look. Very messy, undone. Danni Wave.
Can I actually look in the mirror?
You can.
Oh yeah, love.
There you go.
That sometimes I just forget.
You're normally sitting in front of a mirror when you do this though.
I know. So yeah, this is the look.
This is the Danni Wave. So I hope it's obviously helped you guys.
Any questions you guys have, comment below.
Comment below.
You can
contact us.
Contact Joel on his Instagram. What's your Instagram, Joel?
Joel_maghair21.
There you go. Hair God. You should just change it to Hair God on Instagram.
I probably should, yeah.
Yeah.
I probably should, yeah.
Yeah. But hopefully you guys loved this tutorial. I know lots of you have been requesting this. And
tag us in your attempts as well. We'd love to see your attempts. Obviously, don't forget, if you've got longer hair, it's going to be slightly different, but that is the kind of wave that we go for. But definitely tag us in your looks.
Yeah, even if you burn yourself, please
send us your burns. Because and the attempt of the Danni Wave.
Yeah, hilarious.
Danni Wave ruined us.
Thanks, Joel.
Thanks.